Yes, sir. Now, today, I received a special request from somebody that was close to or has contact with G Money's mother. So, this video is for G Money's mother. Right now, the real G Money, was he involved in a sacrifice by the numbers? Let's dive in. Now, Baton Rouge rapper, the real G Money, was shot and killed, right? So let's dive in on the numbers on that. Now, first thing first, right, with his stage name, the real G Money, exactly how it's spelled. Now, if you don't understand what you're looking at, this is the practice of Gematria, turning letters into their numerical value. And with this numerical value, things are being coded in the mainstream media as far as these rappers in the mainstream media dying, these celebrities as a whole in the media dying, politics, sports, everything you see is going by a numerical code. So the real G Money, when you take the letters, right? A is the first letter, B is the second letter, so on and so forth. When you take the letters in the real G Money, exactly how he spelled it, it happened to synchronize with human sacrifice. Now, more importantly, with that number 130, the real G Money and human sacrifice equaling 130. This was the most evident to me because when I read the article about his death, he was pronounced dead after being shot at 1:30 a.m. And when I seen that right there, I said, yeah, this was a coded killing. This was not just some street shit. It was deeper than that, right? But come on. Now, also with the word human sacrifice, Fredo Bang, who we have to understand that based on the people that these guys might be intertwined with, you might be befriending somebody that wants to get big in the industry. And we know that it's three doors when you go into the industry, right? So sometimes it's not you, it's the person that you befriend. So it's very interesting that Fredo Bang's birthday happened to be on the 6th month and the 20th day of the real G Money's death. Just like the real G Money and human sacrifice equals 620 and satanic. Even the real G Money's real name, Garrett Burton, equals 62, right? Dropping that zero, right? Numerology rules. This was Fredo Bang's sacrifice to get into the industry. Be careful who you surround yourself around, because they just might be plotting on you. But come on. Right? Now, once again, the code for the killing, right? It happened on Baton Rouge's Dallas Drive. Now, when we take Dallas Drive, it synchronizes up with shooting with 107 and 44. Now, what's interesting about that? It also synchronizes with G Money as well in the XXL headline, right? Take heed to the fact that they got rid of the real. Everything they put in these articles is for a reason. So if we take it exactly how they put it, at the time of his death, G Money and G Money synchronizes with shooting and where the shooting occurred on Dallas Drive. And we get 44 in full reduction. Simply reducing the letters with double digits to single digits. So J will be the 10th letter, and J now equals 1 in this cipher. 1 plus 0 is 1. Now, along with that shooting, right, with him synchronizing up with that place, Dallas Drive, it's interesting that the date that he got caught up in this shooting was on September 10th, or the 10th of September, 109, just like shooting equals 109 in the English language in reverse. Z is 1, A is 26 in the cipher. These Masons have a dualistic mindset. So whatever you do forward, you must do backwards. Bad, good, left, right, up, down, Jesus, Lucifer. You see what I'm saying? We ain't gonna go deep on that. We ain't gonna go deep on that last one. You feel me? But yeah. But come on. Right? Now, once again, G Money, the way that they quoted it in XXL. Remember, he was on I believe he did a freestyle. No, XXL wrote a cover about him. The 12 Baton Rouge artists that you need to listen to, right? The same year that he passed away. So XXL was coding his death before it transpired. Now G Money has the same synchronicity as Kill, right? With that 44 and that 28. Most importantly, the number 28. Now, G Money died 28 weeks before Fredo Bang's birthday. Remember, everything that revolves around these people in the industry, it revolves around their date of birth. It's quoted in the Satanic Bible written by Anton LaVey that the highest holiday in a satanic religion is one's own date of birth. Now, if we take the day that Fredo Bang was born, March 29th, 1996, and we take it to the day that his close friend, G Money, passed away, he was a span of 257 months old, which is interesting, right? Because blood sacrifice equals 257 in the English language in reverse. This was Fredo Bang's blood sacrifice. And it came when he was 257 months old. This was his sacrifice. You can tell what these guys do based on what they do in their career. You see him throw a dress on, okay, that's the route he took. You see his friends around him dying, okay, he took the blood sacrifice door. It's 3 doors into the industry. You see him start doing little silly shit, wearing little silly little clothing, wearing fingernail polish, okay, that's the route he took. You can just look at their careers. It's very easy to tell what door they took. But come on. Right? Once again, with that blood sacrifice, human sacrifice, synchronizes with the real G Money. Right? With the number 67 and 86, which is a reflection of 68. So that's why in this decode, the real G Money synchronized with the words human sacrifice and blood sacrifice, with human sacrifice equaling 130 as he was killed at 1:30 in the morning. But come on. Right? Now, Fredo Bang, right? Fredo Bang's birthday, once again, is on the 201st day of the real G Money's death. Now, everyone that understands Gematria knows how big this number 201 is, right? With the Jesuit order and order of Illuminati. Now, it's bigger than these guys, right? These are just the puppets. These guys are not part of the Jesuit order. They're not part of the Illuminati. They'll never be. Not even Beyonce and Jay-Z. They're nothing but puppets. And if they want to get big in the industry, this is the system that they have to go through. That's why you see them going through these doors. These are the doors that you have to take if you want Hollywood success. It doesn't matter if you're not an A-lister, B-lister, C-lister. You want to go on these people airways, you want to go on these people platforms that they control, and you want their money, you're going to have to go through them. And something going to have to give. But come on. Now, also with Order of Illuminati, right? The real G Money's mixtape that he dropped before his passing, the G Code. And it's almost like they giving it away that his death was a Masonic ritual, right? The G Code. But this came out on February 1st, 2017. Now, G Money's death was on the 7th month, the first week, and the 3rd day of this release of his last mixtape. Just like Order of Illuminati equals 713. Now, G Money also passed away 23 weeks and 4 days after Fredo Bang's birthday that year in 2017. Just like Mark of the Beast equals 234. This is the Mark of the Beast system. These are the rituals that these people go through. Now, the fact that he passed away at the age of 22, which we've seen that number 22 a lot in the news as of currently, right? With the Memphis artist Big Scar passing away at 22 on the 22nd of December. Then that same day, Tory Lanez gets found guilty and he's facing a maximum of 22 years. But back in 2017, G Money also passed away at the age of 22 when Dead and Died equal 22. But the thing that tripped me out was the day that he passed away on. He passed away on the 253rd day of the year, which happens to be the 22nd triangular number. And continuing that 22, right? If we take the span of his life to the day that he passed away, we get 8,123 days. Now, that happens to be a prime number. Now, that's special because a prime number is a number that can only be divided by itself and the number 1. So 8,123 is the 1,022nd prime number. Just like satanic equals 122. Remember, numerology rules drop to 0. So we get 122 when satanic equals 122. And remember, he died at the age of 22 when satanic equals 22 in full reduction. Right? He also died a span of 22 years and 2 months old. Now, remember when I said I felt like that G Code, that last mixtape he dropped, G Code was the code for the Masonic ritual. Now, it's interesting that he passed away at 22 years and 2 months when Order Out of Chaos equals 222, which is the 33rd degree Masonic slogan. Now, also with that 222, he died on the 222nd day of the G Code release. On the 222nd day of the G Code release. So what's really going on in this situation? It seems as if it's something deeper. Right? It also left the day that it got released. It also left 333 days remaining in the year. Also, once again, the day that this mixtape was released, G Money passed away 7 months. Well, actually, he was murdered, right? Because it was confirmed in the news that he was murdered. It happened 7 months and 9 days after his last mixtape, just like murder equals 79. And also with the word murder, right? Murder, rapper in Louisiana, where the rapper was murdered in Louisiana. We have the synchronicity with the number 38. When you think of number 38 and you think of Louisiana, who do you think of? The 38 baby, right? NBA Youngboy. What wasn't it said that they had so-called beef? And now NBA Youngboy and Fredo Bang are now cool. They was just in the hood passing out turkeys. So was that beef constructed just to get rid of G Money? These are the questions that we now have to ask. But come on. G code in Louisiana both equal 101 in forwards English and backwards. Once again, G code, that last mixtape he dropped before he was killed in Louisiana. Right? Now, here's where it gets interesting again. Now, once again, if we take the day he was born, June 15th, 1995, if we break that down, if we break down the date numerology, June 15th in the year 95, we get 116 date numerology. Now, he also lived for a span of 1,160 weeks. He died on the 1,100 God damn, the 1,160th week, right? 116. But check this out. Execution equals 116. And black person equals 116, as it's also synchronized with G Money with the number 44. So yeah, this day was very specific. It was all based on his date numerology. And that's how they take you out. He also died on the 88th day of his age that year. Just like rapper equals 88 in reverse. Remember, A is 26 in this cipher. So with that being said, I can conclude if he did pass away, if he really did pass away, that he was in fact murdered by numbers, and he was a sacrifice for Fredo Bang's career. Right? Even watching his interviews where he talks about the death of G Money, he acts very sketchy. Right? But of course I can't play those because that's Vlad TV. You know, he's the only one that can make the money, you know, exploiting these black rappers and these black people, you know, so he can, you know, bring it up after they're dead and do flashbacks and things of that nature. But yeah, with that being said, man, that's all we have for this video. I hope this gets to G Money's mother as it was requested. But other than that, man, I appreciate all the love, all the support, and I'm out.